fill the city. There are people everywhere. The snow is falling white and pretty as I stroll.
Hello everybody, so welcome back to the vlog. Today is Sunday for us. I just like to do nothing on Sundays. That's kind of like what I try to do. I do the most on Saturdays, so I can do nothing on Sundays. With that being said though, I do need to go to the grocery store today. I do need to plan what we're gonna do for Christmas breakfast and dinner, and then make that little grocery trip run. I don't like to go to the grocery store on Sundays. Not just because it's my day of doing nothing, but because it's like so busy and I don't like the crowds. I really like to go on like a weekday afternoon when everyone else is at work, but that's not the deal. Also, coffee that I'm drinking today, I literally cannot say the word coffee without taking a sip, is the Kenyan from Counterculture. It's got like that note of cranberry, and it is so cranberry-y. It's like that like drying that cranberry does sometimes in your mouth, which is really interesting. But normally the kiddo and I order some donuts and we watch a movie on Sunday mornings when he's here. So we're gonna keep that rolling. We're gonna pick a movie in a minute, have our little Dunkin' breakfast and have our coffee and start the day kind of slow. I did end up doing a writing competition last night. Originally, I thought I was gonna write a piece. So the prompts that I got, again, just in case, are romance, playing guitar, and weak, W-E-A-K. I was gonna write a story about like a nurse who fell in love with his patient and like that. But then when I sat down to write, that's not what came out at all. And I ended up writing a story about like kind of a person who has like kind of like rituals and routine and structure in their life that like prevented them from pursuing a romance they felt like they wanted to pursue. Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I think it's the best that I could do in within the constraints. And so if I move on to round 3, wonderful. If I don't, also wonderful. Like, it was fun to do. The husband is at work this morning. Our little started getting his COVID vaccine symptoms last night, so he's not feeling great. Obi has been an absolute hero. Like, he got home from work. I went to bed after I wrote. The kiddo got sick. And Obi did all of that, cleaning, putting the laundry in, all of that, and then got up at 6 this morning and went to work. Like, the poor man, like, I love him so much and admire him so much. So I definitely want to make sure, like, when he gets off, that he can have like the easiest day that he could have. Like, I woke up this morning and the house was like spotless. So basically I'm gonna give him my left kidney or whatever he needs to have a good day. That's the plan for the day. First things first, we need to pick a movie and then have chill to the max.
Serves you right. Devilish little tadpoles like yourself don't get toys from clowns.
Oh yeah? And how would he know what I'm up to unless you ratted on me?
Oh, I didn't have to.
Hello. So it is about 1 p.m. I wanted to get a quick workout in before having lunch. I'm not super hungry still, so I'm gonna grab a quick workout, then we'll make a salad. I think I'm just gonna do like a little full body stretch and then some time with a Peloton.
20 seconds for each stretch. Gently pulling. You want to feel a gentle stretch. Stretching. A lot of people have tight shoulders. 10 minutes is a great amount of time to take at the end of a workout, at the end of really tight glutes people get from sitting all day long. It's either 10 more seconds.
I forgot that I usually try to do things like that, like cardio things when I'm not filming or recording, so that no one has to hear the lung breaking that's occurring. So sorry about, maybe I'll be able to edit most of it out, but sorry if you hear me struggle. I wanted to pull some cards before making lunch while I was thinking about it. This is the Passion deck. Thought it would be nice on a Sunday. A kind of Passion deck, pleasure deck, to just kind of think about what feels good right now. It says, work it, girl. It says, work it, girl. You have done the work. Now it is time to shine. You've been doing much to prepare yourself for the future. By pulling this card, you have received the sign that you are ready. Do your thing. Show your stuff. Flaunt your confidence. Be bold in the knowing that you are ready, capable, and unstoppable. Now go get them. It says, what are 3 things you are willing to acknowledge yourself for right now? I'll do that. 3 things I am willing to acknowledge myself for right now. I believe that I have built up the ability to be consistent, which I'm really proud of. Writing this book, showing up every day to do that, and showing up like, and like kind of that balance between consistency and freedom, like having the ability to show up every day and like make sure I'm getting what I need to get done, but also the flexibility and the self-compassion to not have to do it every day and feel like I'm successful at it. I mean, I think 20 days of vlogging in a row is quite a feat. It's a lot of work. So, and doing it in such a way that like I still feel rested and don't feel burnout. And I'm gonna say keeping these plants alive. Yeah, but I think the card reminded me of, once the season of writing the book is over, you know, how do I want to rebuild my life? Can I trust that like what I've already built is enough to sustain me and to like let me live? Or do I feel like I need to like hustle and build a bunch of new things and like scramble? Or can I kind of just follow my intuition, trust my excitement, and go from there? What does this card mean for you? And in the comments below, if you're here, write down 3 things that you can acknowledge yourself for, like pat yourself on the back. I'm ready for some lunch. I'm gonna go make a salad. I'm gonna make the same salad I made yesterday, which is just like all the vegetables we have in the fridge plus pickles and barbecue sauce and some cheddar, and it was real good. I do this thing with salads all the time where I like come up with a new salad, get really excited about it, eat 2 of them, and then I never want to eat it again. So today is probably the last day that I'll eat that salad, but I'm gonna enjoy it like it's the first. Update, the salad was still delicious, and I think maybe it's the 3rd one where I kill it because I'm like, ooh, I could do this again tomorrow, and I think that's the one where it goes downhill. But let's do our advent calendar. We keep getting closer and closer to Christmas, and it's freaking me out. It feels like we just started Vlogmas. I'm like kind of a little bit sad. Day 6. Another perfume. It's called Penrose Secret Genius. I like the name. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Wow. Okay. Wow, guys, I've gotten 3 perfumes from this advent calendar alone. And then I have the one that I just started wearing. I'm like perfume rich, and then I'm getting another Scentbird in the mail. I need to cancel my Scentbird. I'm never gonna get through any of these. I like all of them. I haven't smelled this one actually. That's not for me. That's not as much for me. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. No, I didn't like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, you know, when it smells it's not my smell. It's not for me. I'm glad I did that now. It smells like plants, like greenery or something. I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. I'm gonna go get a shower. Then I'm gonna like off camera do all my skincare, all the body care stuff you saw from the other day. And then I'll check back in with you when it's time to later. I'll check back in with you later. So it's much later. It's like 4 p.m. I've been reading. I'm almost done with this book. I have like only this much left. I feel like it really started getting good like this far in. But I've just been making the grocery list as well. Thinking about meals for the week and also holiday meals. I think I want to do like a brunch type thing on Christmas. Like sausage balls, cinnamon rolls, pigs in the blanket, like snacky kind of bits that we can just have throughout the day. We did that for Thanksgiving last year and it was awesome. And then maybe for dinner, something like a little bit nicer. I'm not gonna like make a turkey or a ham or something like that, but I think I will buy like a rotisserie chicken at the end of the week or toward the end of the week and do like artichokes and stuffing and like macaroni and cheese or something like that. I have to talk to the husband and see what he thinks, but that's kind of where I'm thinking. And then I just have so many groceries to get. We are like bare bones, like dry, like it's just like so much. I'm not really looking forward to this at all, if I'm honest. I think I've really been stalling. I just like do not want to go to the store. And I could order groceries, but it's just so unpredictable. Like you don't know if they're gonna if you're gonna like get what you ordered, and I hate that feeling. So I just need to rally and do it, but I don't want to. But we're like at the point where we have so little food that like there's not like anything for the kiddo to eat for like dinner, you know? So I gotta figure it out. We're doing it. We did it, folks. Don't judge me for the plastic bags. I forgot, and you know, what can you do? I'm gonna do a grocery haul, which I never do because I think our groceries are boring, but you know, I like when I watch other people's because I like knowing what people eat. I should have pulled everything out of a bag before I did this, but too late. So I got some chili mix. I'm gonna make chili tonight. Seaweed snacks, I'm obsessed with these. But I think I'm gonna make a rice bowl this week with like sesame oil and sriracha mayo and a lot of vegetables. I also got these grape tomatoes. I found out recently I don't like cherry tomatoes. I love grape tomatoes. Meat for the holidays. I have meat for the chili tonight. We're gonna make sausage balls for Christmas. We're gonna make pigs in a blanket. We don't normally cook meat at our house because it grosses me out, quite frankly, but 'tis the season. I also got stovetop stuffing because at Thanksgiving I found out I like stuffing. Muffins for me and Obes. I got bagels for the kiddo. This is the bread I get on weeks that we have the little, just because it's kind of like kid friendly. For sausage balls on the bucket list, we are gonna make gingerbread. This is for chili, green juice, cucumber, these strawberries, which look so good today, blueberries, avocado, onions, just like more ingredients for Christmas and chili. So I'm not gonna bore you with that. Butter. This branding makes me spend more money than I should. Romaine, shredded carrots. I like getting the pre-shredded carrots because the little will eat them and I put them on salads. Celery for stuffing. I impulse bought this tiny pan for breakfast eggs. And I got this jalapeno ranch that we're obsessed with. Peppermint mocha, if you've been watching the vlogs, you know. This, I've never bought this, but this is like the cheese my mom used to buy. But since we're doing, it's like the Christmas dinner cheese bag. I bought this rice seasoning and this dumpling sauce. So, and artichokes and every orange. That's the groceries. Now I need to prep these vegetables and these fruits and load the fridge. Also, I forgot to tell you that these are the cotton candy grapes, and that's all that I will buy until they quit having them at the store. I'm obsessed. Fish sticks, mac and cheese, rice. I'm making chili for my dad. Hello, let's make chili. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do first, and then because I'm gonna listen to something while I cook, so I can't put the audio on, so I'll just do music for that. Yes, it is 5:47 and I'm still finishing my coffee. That's that. So I am making the chili that my mom used to make us growing up, which means we could afford it, you know what I'm saying? So it was super cheap, super easy, very parent friendly. You only use one pot. It takes like 30 minutes. You're not like mixing a bunch of spices. This is the vibe I wanted today. And I like being able to like reheat it and eat it throughout the week. So big pot of soup. I got these frozen garlics. I think I got this from Trader Joe's maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I just like to use them on meals where the garlic's not super prominent. Like I'm not going to use it in like eggs. I'm probably not going to use it. Actually, I think I did use it in eggs. Like more so like if it's like a garlicky pasta situation, because it isn't as strong as like fresh sharp garlic, but it's great for easy garlic access. So I'm first going to do the garlic and some onion, simmered up. And then I did get ground beef. I have done this with Impossible beef before, but honestly, I found that I would prefer to do it with like veggie crumbles, but I found that with veggie meat and soup, it gets kind of weird in texture, and I would rather just do like a vegetarian chili if that's the case. So you could get like fire roasted corn or fire roasted tomatoes or like more flavorful beans and just add more beans, and that would work too. I just wanted beef today. So I do those things, simmer them until the beef is cooked. Then I do kidney beans, diced tomatoes, and then 2 cans of tomato sauce. And then I got this chili seasoning. That's like literally it. It's like the easiest thing in the world. I just use like that pot. It's the only thing that gets dirty other than like the cutting board. Okay friends, that's the end of another day. The chili turned out all right. I think I would add some broth next time, make it soupier, and maybe more beans and less meat. But, you know, tried. It's about 7:30. I'm going to start editing you, and then I'll see you tomorrow. I am wanting to know from you what you want, since we have like 5 days left of Vlogmas.
then I would love to know what you'd like from that. Would you like daily vlogs? Would you like themed type videos? Yeah, let me know in the comments if you have like a specific kind of thing that you would like to do, or if you just want more daily vlogs. If you're not getting tired of that, I'm not getting tired of that yet either. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see ya tomorrow for the next one. Bye.